Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. And what is this? Blue chips, LDS, rocket fuel. Okay, this is specifically for rockets. Okay. Now, first things first. Space platform benefits nothing from quality. In fact, you can't even make quality of it. We will not be making quality space platform. But I am going to come over here and grab what we have already. Because I know I'm making it here somewhere. Or at least I think I am. Alright, junk is going to be a temporary thing. If I have space platform, bring it to me. We apparently have 1,000 of it. Somewhere. That's all of it. So maybe it's something I made in the past, but I'm not actually making it. Okay, so let's head back over here. And we will set up a thing making only space platform. In fact, just to be safe, you're going to make 3 of them. Okay. Now, also going to unlimit these chests because space platform is something we're going to want a lot of. To make that, we need steel, copper wire. In, chain out. Try that again. Rail in. Chain out. And this one here is going to be copper wire drop off. This will be steel, which is something that a train might actually come. Except we don't actually have steel drop off at all. Alright. Go up here and find our steel trains. Yes. On Fulgora, where my trains keep breaking, I'm adding more trains. Was I making steel here? Yes, I am. And this train, I'm going to remove transit south. You are going to steel drop off. Until empty cargo. Or inactivity of 10 seconds. Evening, Z. How's it going? These trains are not fully fueled. We don't care, though. Add an interrupt for the refuel station. Alright, where is my steel? Ah! One cannot go wrong with fried chicken. Hey, you. Where are you going? Okay, you're still going to Transit South. I'm also going to remove this station. And you're going to go steel drop off until empty cargo. Or inactivity of 10 seconds. Actually, I probably need to... Back? No. There you are. And add to you the refuel interrupt. Copied that train. Alright, there should be one more steel train. Actually, there might be two more steel trains. But one of them I don't want to use for anything, because it probably has high quality steel on it that I want for other things. And... Right, but I need to go add a steel drop-off station to the core base, just so that we get steel down there still. That's Transit South. Electro Science drop-off. Military drop-off. LDS. These are the old trains. These trains have no stations. They're not going anywhere. Alright, we're gonna come down here. Actually, we're gonna go over here. Where's one of these? Go due south. And your job is to connect Thusly. And there. So go in, gain out, go here, go here. And there. Okay. Train station. Right there. And you will be a steel drop-off station. But your priority is going to be 40. And let's move these. Don't actually think these are ever going to be used again, but we're going to put this here just in case, because this used to be where batteries went. As evidence from the fact the bots are bringing me many, many hundreds of batteries. There. Alright, now we're going to put these here. And bulk inserters. And we're going to do it on both sides. Okay. And train arrives just in time to deposit steel. And we need to set up some combinators here. Red. Pop, pop. Okay. Read how much steel you got. And the 100 times 10. 1,000, 2, 3, 4,000. 4,800 per chest. So it is officially the weekend. I do not do math on weekends, so Google, what is 4,800 times 12? 57,600. All right, while this is less than 7,600. And each train will be carrying 2,000 steel, maybe 4,000 steel. So if it's less than 53,600, then you will output the A signal of 1. And this train station, it is only active when A is equal to 1. Okay. But yeah, but that's not math. Okay, so we should have copper wire and steel over here now. And 3 assemblers making platform. Except we don't have any train bringing in copper wire because they're waiting to get copper wire. Okay, that is fine. Because I think this station here probably burns through all of our copper wire pretty quickly. What is the priority 80 on this one? Well, this one down here is going to get to be priority 90. We completed some research. Excellent. Okay, what can I research? 17,000 research needed for that. 25 for that. 32. 64,000. Follower robots are mostly useless, so I'm going to ignore that. 11,000. 2,000. Let's get one level of 3 artillery researches. Okay, but we have lots of steel here. And I also need to make sure this one here has combinators. Actually, I need to make sure every station here. Same as the other one. If steel is less than 53,600, you output A. As 1. And if A, you are enabled. And before I started stream tonight, Z, I was actually playing Bitburner, which I believe you have played, or at least I have told you about. A little hacking idle game where the entire amount of automation and efficiency is writing scripts to play the game for you. It has an achievement for having to restart the game because you got stuck in an infinite loop and the game crashed. It's actually has several interesting features like that. All right, copper wire. How high does it stack? I think it stacks to 200. Yes, it does. So this one here is not 53,600. We need 57,600 times 2, which would be math that I'm going to have to do on a weekend. That's 115,200 minus 6,000. 09. A 1. And this one's in a 1. I used while true. And this one is rocket fuel. Oh, while true is something you actually do want to use sometimes. You just need exit conditions or wait conditions or something so the thing doesn't consume all processing power. All right, rocket fuel. Rocket fuel, how high does it stack? Stack size of 20. So, exactly the same math as for copper wire, just minus 2 zeros. Or a 0. No, 2 0. Math no brain work, not good. Okay. 20 times 48 times 16. Not 16, 12. 11,520. Which is this number minus a 0. And that one I want always filled up, so. All right, this one's LDS. There. Backs to 50. More math. 50 times 48 times 12. 28,800. And this one is blue chips. And it has been receiving blue chips. Uh-oh. I screwed that up? No, I did not. Okay, we're fine. Already completed one of those artillery researches. Low density structures in this case. Alright, those stack to 100. That's 57,600. Okay. So all these trains are set up now. Well, I don't have any logistics bots over here. No wonder nothing's happening. Also, I want to come up here and investigate my copper. Is recycling backed up again? No. Okay, copper wire, I think it's the last one. Nope. Or wait, no. It is the last one. And it is working on filling up. Of course, it takes longer because the train can hold 8,000 copper wire. That's right. This one. Copper wire is actually the first train here. And it's also working on it. Okay. Alright, logistics bots. I'm actually carrying 100 logistic bots. I could have just stuck them in the roboports while I was there, but I didn't. Alright, logistics bots. Go do the thing. Oh, you're trying to bring me. Yeah, stop that. I don't actually want it. But I also don't want you to trash it, so back over here. I can throw it in that chest there. Alright, they are now delivering steel. Of course, nothing can happen yet. Alright, stop trashing. Start trashing. And... okay. I'm gonna need more than 100 logistics spots here, but for now, that will do. How's our power here? We're not actually consuming any power, so it should be fine. Okay. Alright. Gonna need rocket silos. The first thing we need to actually do is get some of this stuff run. Don't need cargo landing pads. Base platform starter pack. Does it have quality? Is there a reason to do that? It does not. But we are, however, going to need them. So let's put this down. You are to make base platform starter packs. Here. But you're only going to make a stack of them. I think they stack to like 10 or something. 1. They stack to 1. Okay, you're going to do more than that. We're going to make 5 of them. How's it? That belt is empty. I don't like how empty that belt is. What's going on up here? The holmium is entirely backed up. Lovely. Let's put another chest here. And let's put a couple more, because holmium is very important. But apparently we don't use it very fast. At least here we don't. We use it very fast in the other base, but this base isn't terribly efficient or fast. This is just the one where I make the stuff I need to build stuff. Okay. I now have more logistic spots, so you can have even more of them. The next thing that we need to get to work on making... I don't think I need cargo bays, but maybe. Higher quality does have more storage space, and more storage space is good. But what are these? Okay, we'll do that. All right. Plop down one of my quality producers here. And your job is to make cargo bays with an item rarity. Rare. And I want you to make, say, 50 of them. And a recycler. We need a recycler. We also need quality 3, level 3 quality chips. So I head back over here. See what we got. I actually want these to be the best quality chips I have. So. We have 19. Turn off that. We have 19 of these. 48 of those. And 50 of these. Why can you not leave? You were trying to get back to copper wire pickup, and you claim to not be able to escape. I had not noticed that this was flat. Well, this wasn't attached, but that doesn't really matter. Right, you were trying to get back to copper wire pickup. Which one? This one, apparently. Okay. So, should be able to come over here. Be going up. Loop here. That there. Okay. Over here. And then you should just be able to go straight up here. But for reasons, you claim to not be able to do so. Wait, these are going on the wrong side. Did I do that up here too? No, I didn't. I did, didn't I? No. That didn't help any. I appear to have put these in backwards. I don't think that would actually affect anything, though. As it's rail in, chain out. Oh no, I mean, what the train here is saying is that it has no route to get back to where it needs to go. And that shouldn't be possible. Because trains can get up here. Like if I get in the train, set the train to manual, come over here, go up here. And now if I set you to automatic, now it can find its way back. So it couldn't find its way out of this station here for some reason. Okay. Rail in, chain out. Rail in, chain out. Okay. Is something somewhere? Okay. Rail, not chain. There's my problem. That needed to be over there. I think. No. Because this is going up. But that is the correct direction there. That is the correct direction there. That one needs to be over here. Maybe that's the problem? Well, we'll see next time we get a train here. So it is making platform like it's supposed to. This needs LDS. Okay, LDS drop off. Set the priority is 75. It's possible I am scrapping all of my low density structures right now for the reason that they were until I built this train station entirely useless to me. Okay, you are packing up, but we have a novice to Gleba. Just run out of ammunition. Why aren't you making more ammunition? You are making ammunition, not making it fast enough. That's alright. When it reaches Novice, it'll switch to uranium ammo and everything will be fine. Alright, we will be getting LDS down there fairly soon. Means I need to go ahead and start getting set up the next thing I need to make. And the next thing I need to make... Okay, we're definitely going to need asteroid collectors, which are going to require electric engine units, which are going to be unpleasant to make. Okay. Ah, now we're running out of power over here. Alright, so... Your job is to make asteroid collectors. Quality. I want you to make 50 of them. Okay. For electric engines, gonna need more stuff. Okay, so we're gonna need... Do engines have quality? They must. They specifically do not, but they still need to be made to do this. So, we are going to need one of these things, making electric engine units. I want you to make 500 of them. And now I'm going to have to figure out some way to get you lubricant. And our platform is taking damage now. Oh, it's going... It's not waiting at planets, is it? It's not actually carrying things. Okay, I need to actually tell it to wait at planets. Let's see. Time passed. Let's go with inactivity of 60 seconds. Actually, there was already one of those set for Gleba. It doesn't seem like it waited. So let's cancel that. Cancel that. Let's just add a time passed. Let's set it to 300 seconds. Okay. Alright, this one here is taking a little bit of a beating. But it's okay. It has backup. Let's, switch that to ore. So that those things can load themselves. I'll switch back to hand. They didn't load. Some of them did. Not everything is connected. Oh. That explains things. These are not wired up. That explains my problems. Alright, you may now switch back to hand. The front guns weren't being loaded. That is a design flaw. Okay. We have another train that's stuck. And it's you. Again. I need to come over here. Right. Okay. You can't get through here for some reason. Why? Because I didn't put one on this side? That is why? Suddenly you have a path, don't you? Yes, yes you do. Okay, but I need to get some lubricant. And the best way to get lubricant is very, very easy on Gleba. Or not, this isn't Gleba, this is Fulgora, but it's even easier on Fulgora than it is on Gleba. Because I just get an offshore pump. You know, the things on Navis that you use to pump water. And I just stick it out here in the oil ocean. And pump heavy oil directly into this thing. Okay, so we need this, that, pipe. There. Now have lubricant. need green circuits and electric engine units. All right, green circuits is something we're just going to import. Let's grab this. Get that there. You are going to be grabbing green circuits. Stacked to 200. So 109,000. And this is going to be green chip drop off. Here. Up. That. I did not want you to do that. Come on. That's what we want to do. Okay. Now, the next thing we need is actually making electric engine, or making regular engines. Which in this case, we're regular engines of rare quality. You're going to make 50 of them. These are going to require ears. I'm just going to import gears and pipes. Well, that's very, very ugly. Okay. So, rail in, chain out. Rail in, chain out. Rail in, chain out. Rail. Hang it. Okay. Now you going to be ears drop off. 75. You are going to be something that probably doesn't exist. You are going to be drop off. Alright, we need to go up here and actually make a pipe train. Oh, of course I put it right in the one spot where it's not going to work. Bot, what are you doing over here? There. Okay. Right, pick up. Train limit of 1. Hello, bot. Go away, bot. Alright, your job. Pipe pickup. Cargo. Go to pipe drop off. Empty cargo. Or 10 seconds of activity. I'm going to add refuel interrupt. Right, turrets are out of ammunition. Again. I'm adding to defenses. No, we're not doing that. Yeah, this thing just isn't producing ammunition fast enough, it doesn't look like. Of course, it's in transit right now, so shouldn't... V's not working because I don't have this turned on. No, it is. Hello? Red wire. Here. Power pole, power pole. Power pole. Pole, there is no power pole here. Also has no power. There. Okay. That should have fixed everything. B is equal to 0. This says and. You're not actually outputting that. But why does this think it can? I think I need to disconnect all this. They can see the belt. I'm going to bring this red wire that we had over here. This one. I'm going to connect there. Connect here. We're going to take a red wire. Here. There. Here. There. V should currently be 0. Not equal to 0. Right now we're not even getting a V signal. That's the problem. No, V is coming in at 0. So this one here should be outputting. This one out here Should not be outputting, and it's not. But do I just need to remove this one? I'm gonna put power pole right here. And its entire purpose is just to read the output from these. Ah, that's the problem. I see the problem now. We sever that. And also remove this green wire from here. Here. Now, I also need to go back around and remove the red wire here. And the one from here. Good. There. I've crossed the wires. So it's reading the amount in the network as a request for it. But we can fix that. That's not a problem. Just need to remove all these red wires and put in green wires. Alright, this thing's already taking a beating, which is bad. I probably should have turned this thing off so it didn't actually try to travel like this. Okay. Now, green wire. Here to here. Here. From here. Wire this thing back up. Okay. I'm gonna need you to turn around. Oh, you're actually at Gleba right now. Well, you'll live. Where is recycling productivity? Right there. Let's add a few levels of that. Okay, back over here. Before things started breaking, we were about to make pipes. Quite the right place to do it. Okay, down here. job is to make pipes. All right. Pipes being loaded on plum train. And pipes stacked to 100. This is set to automatic. Okay. And since pipes are a crafted item, I think I'm going to set this thing here. It's supposed to be looking for pipes. A small number, like 1,000. You're supposed to be looking for gears. Which stack to 100. So, say, call it 50,000. You're a green chip, so you were supposed to be getting green chips. Alright, these things are waiting for pipes. Okay. How are my green chips working? You have no green chips. None. Well, you have 4,500 in here. Okay. And the other one? Also have about 4,500 and are currently receiving none. Okay. Let us investigate further. Here's one of them. It's not receiving any because these are not receiving copper wire. Because all of our copper wire is being delivered down here, right? Yes. That's working. Eventually, we will get green chips. Why is this one blinking? Ah, there is a single bot. The bots are trying to either bring me stuff or deposit stuff. Okay. Okay, so that place. Where's the other green chip? Is it over here at LDS Recycling? Yes, it is. Because this is all backed up. Because copper is full. Hmm. I have a lot of copper I need to be doing something with. Any of this stuff I need to make wire copper? No. How about turrets? Turrets require copper. Okay. That will be our solution to this problem then. Another train station. Actually, we're going to need several. Turrets require iron as well. Alright, you come. Iron drop off. Going to become copper drop off. Okay. And this one here will be set to copper plate. Yeah, this number's gonna be something like 57,000 or 50,000. Iron plate. Actually means I could probably make my own pipes here, but where are you? Here you are. Here. Let's this down. And you will be making them turrets of rare quality. I want you to make 250 of them. That one is manually stopped for good reason. This one. Why are you manually stopped? I mean, you're not getting any copper, so that's probably part of your problem. Ah, the other copper train is heading this way, though. What does this do? Just adds productivity to scrapping. Recycling scrap. Okay. That is an important distinction. Alright, there's a gear wheel on my map. Why is there gear? What's missing? Oh, we're missing some chips. Okay. And the only difference between low quality and high quality turrets is shooting speed, right? Or shooting range. Range and health. Alright, what other stuff do I need? I don't think I need high quality inserters right now. But I am going to need inserters. Need at least 4 stacks of all these things. Because anytime we request 1 on a space platform, it's going to have to send an entire stack. Are we actually crafting rocket silos? I would actually kind of be surprised if we were. That one is definitely going to need a bulk consumer. This one's actually making chips again. We have actually made some engines, which is good. I think I'm going to need more green chips. How's our copper wire supply holding up? Depleted, for the most part. Because we're still making platform. Very slowly, apparently. Hmm. And I think... we might have to come back to this stuff on Fulgora later. It's got to give it some time to build up a stockpile of materials and whatnot. But I think we're going back to Gleba. So, trash unrequested. And turn off all the things. And building platform. I'm going to need you to Fulgora. Take me to the building platform, please. you. Take me to Gleba. That's waiting for a delivery of stuff. Let's drop some stuff to the surface to make room for said stuff. Now we should be on the way to Gleba. Okay, there's something on here that I need you to request less of. Let's change this to 500 Brit bill. And when I get to Gleba, I'm going to drop to planet. Also going to drop 5 stacks of belts. It did not drop those. Come back to Gleba. Okay, we are back on Gleba. Where everything is apparently backed up for no good reason. Don't trash unrequested, please. Picking this stuff up for a reason. Okay. Take nutrients. Take Yamako mash. Mash. Okay, now turn the undo treasure. Instead. Yeah, they're working on bringing me a bunch of stuff. Okay. There we go. Nope. Oh, not quite there. And all that stuff is running again. Of course, the jelly is still a mess. But eventually things will get running again. Okay. Alright. You are going to collect 1,000 red, 1,000 green. Military. 1,000 blue. 1,000 purple. 1,000 yellow. 1,000 space. 1,000 metallurgic. 1,000 magnetic. Bring it back here. I'm going to request say 10,000 of each. Also, you're going to request. Hundred lab. System functioning again. Yes, it is. Excellent. Okay, that one is currently full. Yeah, that's probably enough of that. How's our solar panel construction? Okay, we are dipping into our. I mean, we should be. This place does have nighttime. Let's go ahead and put down one more. What do we actually need? Make cultural science, bioflux, and pentapod eggs. Which does mean I actually need pentapod eggs. It's bad. Very, 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 very bad. Hey, I removed my personal laser defense. That's bad. Hey guys, I believe I'm gonna have to call it here for the night. I'm starting to fall asleep. So, and I say this every week, but it's been a long week. And this week, I'm serious about that. Most of the week it's just Friday and I'm tired, but this has been a rough week. So, I'm gonna call it here, and I'll be back tomorrow with more Blasphemous. Until then, I want to thank y'all for joining me. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all next time. Have a good night.